Thanks, Bart. It's Mike Lottie, and right, Bart did a good job of explaining what the governments can do, either federal or state, and that is to help with infrastructure. Infrastructure, business coming in, and it provides jobs, we can do that. So there's no bigger job in my district in the Western UP than helping out Ontonagon County in the plight they're in. It's a terrible time now. The company is closing the mill. Right now we've got a critical 2 or 3 weeks to do what we can to help local leaders who are working like crazy to make sure that that mill doesn't get closed up and torn apart and not saleable to anybody right now. I know that the company doesn't want to sell it. They're not selling it to another paper manufacturer because they're worried about competition. However, before it goes through the bankruptcy, there is a very good, viable reason why creditors should be protected so that that mill is worth something to the creditors in the end. So it's real critical that we make a point to the bankruptcy judge in the hearing now the next 2 weeks. And we'll do our best we can right now. We're working on that with them. We're spending time today with local leaders discussing that. We'll continue to do it. And if that works, fine. There's some local people who like to keep the mill going and running with an ESOP. So they're working on that. And what my office can, and what Ann's office, the governor can, and the rest is to work to help those local interests out that make sense. So this is trying to do it. If this doesn't work, we're going to also have to do just what you're saying. Local interests, our job is to do what we can in our positions to help out this area. And what I'm really impressed with, quickly, I'm really impressed at the spirit of this community from going through this big hit. There's not a lot of whining going on here. They're pretty realistic. And just the idea to do what you can to do what you can to help this. And that's what our job is, and there's no bigger job